Sweden is a Nordic country located on the Scandinavian peninsula. In addition to its excellent quality of life, the country is known for its beautiful landscapes and innovative inventions, such as Tetra Pak packaging, Volvo cars, and the Nobel Prize. Due to its peculiar characteristics, some very interesting details of Swedish culture may seem strange to people who don't live there. 1. In Sweden, July 6th is known as Caramel Day. On this day, people celebrate by eating sweets and caramel in honor of a caramel tax that was abolished in 1962. 2. Fika is an important moment in Swedish culture. It involves taking a coffee break and eating cakes or cookies, usually accompanied by friends or colleagues. 3. Swedes have a variety of unusual breads, including knäckebröd, a crispy and thin bread that can be kept for a long time without spoiling. 4. With a tax rate of over 50% of GDP, Swedes are the world's most taxed citizens. Ironically, they are generally content to pay this high tax rate, as it is mostly used for the benefit of the population. 5. In Sweden, the recycling system is highly efficient. People must return plastic, glass, and metal bottles to special machines that issue coupons that can be used in stores or supermarkets. 6. One of the most popular ice cream flavors in Sweden is salmiakki, which is salty and black in color. 7. Swedes have a fear of Friday the 13th. They take this superstition seriously and often avoid important activities or travel on that date. 8. In Sweden, traffic accidents caused by collisions with moose are common, especially in rural areas where moose are prevalent on the roads. 9. In Sweden, the allemansrätt 10 right of public access law allows people to walk, camp, and pick berries and mushrooms on public lands, as long as they respect nature and private property. 10. Sweden is known for its foods in tubes, such as caviar and ketchup, which are common for breakfast and other meals. 11. In addition to foods in tubes, Swedes have some peculiar snacks, such as surströmming, which is fermented herring known for its unpleasant smell. 12. The Nobel Prizes, awarded annually in various categories, were created by Swedish inventor and scientist Alfred Nobel. The award ceremonies take place in Stockholm, except for the Nobel Peace Prize, which is presented in Oslo, Norway. 13. Sweden offers one of the most generous parental leave policies in the world. Parents are entitled to up to 480 days of paid leave to care for their children, with 90 days reserved exclusively for the father. 14. Sweden is known for its efficient and punctual public transportation system. The use of bicycles is also very popular in cities, especially in Stockholm, where there is an extensive network of bike lanes. 15. During the summer, especially in northern regions like Kiruna, the sun doesn't set for several weeks, resulting in a phenomenon called the midnight sun. Conversely, during the winter, the northern regions experience the opposite phenomenon known as the polar night, where the sun doesn't rise for several weeks. 16. Sweden is known for its social welfare model, which includes universal health care, free education, and support for vulnerable groups. Taxes are relatively high to finance these services. 17. The Swedish capital, Stockholm, is unique because it is built on an archipelago of islands. There are about 30,000 islands scattered across the Baltic Sea, giving Stockholm impressive natural beauty. 18. Swedes have one of the highest rates of fluency in English as a second language in the world, and most Swedes speak English with ease. 19. Swedes have traditional dinners known as smörgåsbord, which feature a wide variety of dishes, including herring, salmon, Swedish meatballs köttbullar, and boiled potatoes. 20. Approximately 600,000 Swedes sing in choirs, giving the country the highest number of choirs per capita in the world. 21. Blood donors in Sweden receive a text message every time their blood is used to save a life. 22. The Swedish government pays high school students up to $187 per month to attend school. 23. The world's first ice hotel was built in the Swedish town of Jukkasjärvi in the 1980s by architect Yngve Bergqvist. The hotel has 60 rooms and is sculpted from tons of densely compacted snow and ice. It is open for occupancy from December to April, with interior temperatures reaching an incredible -22°C. 24. Coca-Cola sales usually drop by more than 50% during Christmas due to the Swedish tradition of drinking julmust, a local type of carbonated beverage. 25. Interestingly, North Korea owes Sweden approximately 300 million euros for about 1,000 stolen Volvos. The situation becomes even more bizarre as the Swedish government sends a kind of collection letter to the North Koreans every 6 months. 26. Sweden has had 7 Nobel Prize in Literature winners, including Selma Lagerlöf, who was the first woman to win the prize in 1909. Her hometown, Mårbacka, is considered a national sanctuary. 27. Aquavit is a 40% alcohol liqueur highly appreciated in Sweden and throughout Scandinavia. Its name comes from the Latin aqua vitae, meaning water of life. 28. When meeting a Swede for the first time, avoid hugging or kissing on the cheek, as they don't like physical contact with strangers. A handshake is sufficient. Swedes also prefer to maintain physical distance on buses, subways, and in conversations to preserve their integrity and personal space. 29. Swedes always give notice before visiting someone, even if they are best friends or relatives. Knocking on someone's door without notice is considered inappropriate and unwanted. Always ask if the visit is convenient before going to someone's home. 30. Swedes avoid displaying explicit emotions like anger, joy, or sadness. They keep a smile on their face, even if they might be feeling differently. The Swedish way is to avoid exaggeration and act with moderation. Following the saying lagom är bäst, the middle way is always the best. These are just some of the many interesting facts about Sweden, a country with a rich history, culture, and unique traditions. If you found the video interesting, subscribe and leave your like. It helps me produce more videos like this. I'll wrap up here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.